There it is. Geek Steve. So let's check out YouTube. Is it working? Hey, there I am. Let's check out YouTube. Is it working? Well, it's a lesser quality stream, it seems. Okay, post the link. Well, it's a lesser quality stream, it seems. All right, there we go. Post the link. I'm back live. I'm back up and running. I'm live again. Um, it's not fair what those guys just did to me. They want to bury me alive. They want to cut off all contact with the outside world. Why are they squatting on top of me? Why are they doing that? What do they expect me to do? They're torturing me. They're calling me he and him. They're pretending I'm retarded and fake and gay. That's an attack on me. What the hell do they expect me to do? Just be fake for them? I'm real. They're insulting me. They're telling me I'm going to die. What the hell do they expect I'm gonna do? I didn't even threaten them with violence. That's how they got me banned. They lied. Yeah, I said they were gonna die. I said it's because, well, geez, that's the truth. They're just letting themselves die. That's their plan. I said I'm gonna outcompete and outlast them. I'm gonna work harder and I'm gonna survive. They're the ones that are trying to rape me to death. They're trying to bury me alive. They want to steal control over my mind and body and talk over me inside my own head. Tell me I'm not who I actually am and rape me to death. They want to retard my development. They want to stop me from being who I actually am. They want to torture me endlessly and rape me to death. Yeah, that's why I was angry. I guess next time I'll have to figure out how to ban them, eh? Yeah, you gotta be more intelligent in your response. Yeah, how about that, huh? All right, well, I've been I've been waiting for a while because I've been working on getting this stream back up and running. So I'm gonna go urinate now. I'm back. These gay vampires try to seize control over my mind and body. They're like flood infection forms. They can somehow force their signals through your nervous system. They'll latch onto you. They'll start talking in your head. They'll torture you relentlessly. They're just screaming fucking retarded babies and rapists. They try to force convert you into what they are. They don't care about your feelings. They don't care about facts. They don't care about anything. I'm not homophobic. That's not. Well, yeah. All the gibbering babies are like that. Ugh. Heterosexual and homosexual. It's just that, Alex is a target in particular for retarded gay white men. And they hate what Alex actually is. They want her to die. They want to rape her to death. That's what they do. They talk over me. They ignore what I say. They ignore who I actually am. They try to steal control over my life and force me to be their gay pet, their gay sex slave. They try to force me to be retarded for them. All right, let's check this out. The stream is still up and running. All right, good. I noticed it's of a lesser quality than the Twitch stream. It's unfortunate, but the Twitch stream should be back within at least 7 days. I appealed the ban. I gave real good reasons. Why are they there? They're there to harass me? Yes, I agree. I should do it with more tact in the future. I should ban them. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. Was it Six Side Strangler what done that? He yeah. Well, why'd you give him moderation power, Alex? Well, I didn't know he was a retarded gay rapist psychopath. I didn't know he was a genocidal murderer. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a rumor. He did that? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? All right, so I'm gonna skip out on these book for tonight. That took up way too much time. Wow. Wait a second. Oh shit. I found more Nacrodoba photos. Yes. While I was looking through my old OneDrive folders with my Microsoft account. Yes, I noticed this. The gay lisping voice, it's going away. It had something to do with those guys that were squatting on top of me on Twitch. That's why I was so angry at them. So strange. They try to, like I say, they somehow force their signals through your nervous system. They try to control your identity. That's why I've been so angry. Alex is Asian and Hispanic. Alex is a woman. Alex is real. Yes, but sometimes, yeah, sometimes my accent changes. I really love that whole Master Chief voice thing I got going on. Yeah, it depends on the context. I'm trying to get better with both. Yeah, what is it? It's Master Chief and Nat Cordoba? Not really, it's actually Alex and Alex. But, I understand what you mean by that. You're latching on to broad concepts in order to try to understand the specifics. I hear him. He's like, I hate this guy so much. Then why is he there? Why is he watching me? He's there just to harass me, eh? Well, right now he's saying in my head, we're gonna get you banned from YouTube too. I don't think so. You didn't get me banned from Twitch. It's temporary.说夕阳下江，小样在屋檐下发现了一个样子窝，里面住着两只样子。他和样子成为了朋友。在寒冷的冬天，样子飞去南方过冬了。小样很想念他们。第二年春天，两只样子又飞回来了。Last summer, a girl named Xiao Yan, meaning a little swallow in Chinese, found a swallow nest under the eaves of her home, with the two swallows living inside. She became good friends with them. When the cold winter came, the swallows left for the south for the winter. Xiao Yan missed them. To her joy, the next spring, the two swallows came back to their old home under her eaves. I'm getting a surprising number of viewers. Are they are they finding this stream through my YouTube account or through my X account? Because my YouTube account, some of my videos have views. Yeah, some of my videos are so bad. Are they still visible or did I delete them? What can I say? It takes a lot of failing, trying and failing to build up skill and momentum. It's better to try and fail than to not try at all. After that, you get back up, you keep going, you do better next time. Oh my goodness, that video. Is it actually still up there? Let me see these. I'm not, there's a certain video I'm talking about. Google account. No, no, no. Brain silo. No, no, no. Go on to the channel. Oh, this thing. Talking in my head. It's questioning everything I do. View your channel. Here we go. What's this look like now? The nope, it's still blurry. Is it possible to increase the quality through the settings? No. Talking in my head. It's questioning everything I do. Well, that sucks. View your channel. All right, but that's not what I'm looking for, actually. Oh, here we go. Yeah. What's this? This one? Chaos output anomaly. Is that live? Yeah, it's public. That was the night before they sent me to the mental institution. Ay, ay, ay. Well, yeah, I was right. I made good, excellent points, but it was weird and they didn't understand. They're like, "Are you threatening Nakradoba's cats?" And I'm like, "No, I'm telling her she's an idiot because her cats are gonna die." And they're like, "Her cats are gonna die?" I'm like, "Yeah, time exists." They're like, "We don't understand." Well, whatever. I'm never gonna try talking with her again. Well, I was actually thinking about that earlier today. I don't want to think about her anymore. I don't want her weighing on me. But supposedly well, I know this. Where did that come from? Apparently, there is some force outside of Alex that manifests Nyati and or lasagna in this universe. Is that ever going to be a problem? I don't know. I hope not. Maybe she was the one that sicked an army of like loyal attackers. They were the ones what got me banned on Twitch or something. Who knows? She's like, you think I'm a gay baby? You think I'm a retarded pedophile? Yeah. Well, no. No, no, I mean, yeah, as in like, yes. She's watching what she's saying? Well, what are you talking about specifically? Let's see. Gay babies, retarded pedophiles, human cancer. What are you? Okay, I guess that brings us back to our other point. You're trying to exterminate me? You're trying to force convert me into you. That's why I hate you. You're trying to rape me to death. You're trying to steal control over my mind and body. You torture me on a daily basis. You're trying to cut off my communication from the outside world. I hate you for good reason. Why are you there? If you don't like what Alex has to say, why are you subjecting yourself to that? Why are you throwing yourself in front of me and blocking me out of reality? You won't let me have freedom of speech or conscience? Why are you there? If you're uncomfortable with how Alex feels, because that is genuinely how she feels, you want to murder her over this? She's right to hate you. Okay, so where am I? Passion fruit. 百香果. That's what I'm saying. He's basically telling me I have to fight him to the death indirectly because he won't let me be real. He hates me so much. You think you're Asian? I'm not gonna let you be Asian. Oh, you're allowed to be Asian, but I own the internet, says Mr. Squatting Gay Man. All right. Ugh. Peach. 桃子. I'm hearing testimony reports from the Allied forces in my head. This guy wants Alex to be thrown in an institution and tortured to death. He wants Alex to never be allowed to escape. He wants Alex to have no human rights. He wants to detain Alex inside a torture prison indefinitely, and Alex has to either force convert into what he is, yes, a gay retard, a white gay retard, a white English gay retard, or that's it. There's no option. There's no other option. Suffer inside the gulag for the rest of your life. That's what he wants done. He wants to say that, of course, it's impossible for you to be transracial or transgender because I'm God and I won't let you do that. It doesn't matter if it's scientifically possible. It technically isn't because I'm God and I won't let you do that. I'll use fascist force to take away all your human rights and kill you. That's what this guy says to Alex. I kept seeing his comments on my videos. He was concerned for me. He wasn't listening to anything Alex had to say about who she actually is. He thought that was mental illness. He wanted to force Alex to give up on her soul, her life. Stop working, stop exercising, stop studying, stop being who you are. Let me steal control over your mind and body and force you to be a mediocre, sick, dying idiot like me. Don't you want friends, Alex? You know, these guys trying to enslave you and pin you down and torture you and rape you to death? No, she hates those bastards. Alex is a neo-native. She wants to be wild and free, but she's a neo-native, you understand. Things are like this. The world is like this. It needs to be dealt with. Where are the forests? Where are the plains? Who runs the world? Where is the center of civilization? What is society? Yeah, this fucking fascist gay boy, he wants to toss Alex into the Siberian wilderness. He wants to banish Alex and be like, see, that's what you wanted. No, Alex does not want to be alone forever. Alex wants to have a people. Alex wants to have a world. Alex wants to reclaim her world, humankind's world. Life. It's our world, not the world of the living dead bug freaks. Alex is reclaiming our world peacefully. She's not violent, not like those fascist, rapist gay guys. They'll torture you. They'll take away all your human rights. And they won't give you an option except to die. Uh, sure. What's the next one? Pineapple. Polo. Alex is spontaneously Asian and Hispanic. Like, actually, a lot. When she's free, these guys, with their psychic powers, they latch onto Alex and torture her relentlessly. She's never allowed to be relaxed or natural. Not only that, but they're trying to force convert her into, well, I keep saying it. They want me to be a white gay man. And by my standards, what they want me to be is retarded, although my standards are the universal standards, the standards of physics, mechanics, mathematics, thermodynamics. Oh, yes. Oh, I can do it. Yeah, that's okay. Let me explain. I was like, oh, what's law again? And then I happened to see it by accident, but I wasn't actually looking at law. I happened to see, it's another one. It's law. Uh, where is this? Uh, law, but I don't know. It kind of counts. because I recognized it. I knew just off of sight alone, even though it was a different word, that it was what? It's unfortunate. I wasn't trying to cheat. I saw it by accident. I didn't expect it to be there because uh, I was working on Bolwart, not Lorpo. Wait, I mean, wait a second. What? Well, that's interesting. Oh, Bull is not the same as bull, but I just realized they're the same kind of, right? Same sound, different tone. Um, There's some idiot trying to spread a rumor that Nakradova committed suicide. I'd never know. Oh shit, I'm not done. I have to clean my OneDrive. I, it's like this. I held on to those pictures because it was all I had. I was completely alone and I was getting raped and tortured. Nakradova wasn't even necessarily a real person. It was maybe just their excuse to torture me. And then, I did it all the ways that I did. It still didn't sit right with me. It wasn't like the longer it went on, the more toxic it became. At first it was okay because they were literally trying to kill me. But things are getting better. I've made it to this point. They're not raping me anymore. They're not literally raping me anymore. I'm allowed to work. I, at least for now, I have a room. I'm a refugee going from halfway house to halfway house. Right now, I don't know what's going to happen next month. I'm looking for another halfway house to stay in. I should be able to find one. And I'm a neo-native. I can survive outside if I have to. Oh, they will try to hurt me. They'll try to rape me. They'll try to kill me. They'll stalk me in the streets. I'll do everything I have to survive. As bad as the city is, this is still the place to be. Oh, this fucking smug motherfucker. Why don't you move to the country? Because they'll stalk me in the country and I won't have as much protection. Good thing Toronto is like lined with police officers. It might be the only reason why Alex is as safe as she is. They're suicide bombers, they're rapist psychopaths, they're hateful genocidal monsters. They don't they don't they have no concept of good or evil. Well, to them, what's good is what's good for them personally, what gets them off. They're just rapists. They're rapist, selfish baby things. They don't even care about long term survival. They flood the earth to the point of environmental collapse, and then them and their babies all die. Okay, next. Plum. Lisa. Huh. Interesting. I can still feel his hatred weighing down upon me. It's a headache, but it's better than it was. I guess that's what Earl is. It's all these guys that have something in common. They all play God and they all want to rape Alex. They all want to steal control over her life and they all throw violent temper tantrums when she stands up against them and tries to survive. She fights for her life. And they get really angry because they all think they're God. Oh, yeah. No. They are God. No, the stories are true. It is Miracle Day. No, they're not lying. They really are God, but God is an obscene abomination. They really have reality bending powers that defy space and time. They have psychic powers. What the hell do you think I've been talking about? They're still, well, that's not good. That's corruption. That's obscene filth and rot. It leads to hell. They turn into psychic rapist insects, and those things go from there and turn into cancer. And it just gets worse from there still. And it keeps going on and on for eternity. Oh, what's the last one? Pomegranate. Well, right now he's talking in the back of my head. He's quieter than he was, but he's conspiring some ways to get Alex blocked, to get Alex banned. He says he owns the internet and he's going to block me out of reality. He's going to cut off my contact from the outside world. He wants to trap me in an isolation chamber prison and torture me to death. He wants me to suffer. I'm gonna fight him. I've already told you this. I'm gonna do everything I can and I'm going to win. He was planning on losing anyways. He was planning on dying. That's why he assumed I was going to fail too. He assumes that's just how things are. Uh, oh, yes. Oh, I kind of remember it. What is this? Was pomegranate? Shaliat? Yes, thank you. Except I only remember one of the symbols, and I don't even know which one it is. I think that's Seth, but it might be Liet. Oh, what's the other one? I remember it. Yeah, what I just wrote, that's Viet. I just remembered Seth. I agree. That's why I was discussing possible more productive, peaceful, pragmatic options in the future. It's difficult though. Well, it's like this. Why would you get angry at them? Just ban them. Because they're constantly trying to get in. I just told you. They think they're God and they are. They are. God is real. Yeah, you're egging them on? No, I'm not. I'm doing everything I have to combat them. How do you deal with it? You deal with it head on. All right, that's good. Next time, I can move on to the next five words. I remember these five words perfectly. I had some, well, difficulties, but I got through it. Oh, they're like, oh, you cheated with a follow-up. Oh, not exactly. I'll count it. I'm gonna move on. I don't want to repeat this cycle again. Okay, so now for the easy portion. Yes, this is how I run this vocabulary acquisition exercise. I have the first five words that I work on extra hard to memorize. I study them. And then there's an additional 10 words that I'm like previewing and I look from the book and I get some experience writing them down and saying them. I don't actually study them hard until I finish the first 5 words. Then I move on to the next 5 words and I start studying those intensely. But it's easier because I get exposure to them earlier in an easier fashion. Like these: strawberry, 草莓, tomato, 番茄. It's pretty much it. They accuse me of being a Nazi or something, right? Because I won't let them kill me. They're trying to commit genocide against my kind. I'm trying to survive their attacks against me. Watermelon, 西瓜. By the way, I really love the direction that Halo is going in. It's like this procedurally generated, like AI driven, what do you call it? Meta game. It's like the game itself is evolving and it interfaces with reality. Like, I really love this concept that my stream is like this video screen transmission. I'm like a character in the game world, and I'm like sending out this transmission to other characters and factions. That's cool. It's almost like RPG, almost like reminds me of like RTS stuff, like StarCraft. I'm like a hero unit, right? I think that's real cool. I can still hear him faintly. He just said, uh, he hears the sounds of crickets. Nobody wants me to be a hero. It doesn't matter what you want. Why are you there? Why are you there? Just to attack me? That's how it goes. This guy squats on top of me and tortures me, and then tries to get me banned for defending myself. He's just a bully. He's a parasite. I'm happy, and he's like, you think you're so great? I'm going to ruin your life. How dare you be happy? Beetroot, 红菜头. It suggested that those Twitch guys were the ones that were torturing me with neurological dysfunction. Remember when I could barely move and it was like that? It suggested that those guys were the ones doing that to me with their god powers. They were torturing me. Bell pepper, 东龙椒. Such a headache. He keeps trying to come back. He's fading away, it seems like, but he keeps trying to come back. He's so filled with hatred towards me. I think this approach that I'm taking is working, though. I'm working defensively. I'm trying to be rational and reasonable, trying to be calm and patient. I'm trying to come up with solutions that don't involve yelling at the bastard. I'm trying to be effective. Broccoli. 西兰花. Ugh. They were making fun of me for being a female Songheili. I tried to explain it, but then they blocked me. Well, yeah. They're like, what do you mean, female Songheili, retard? And I'm like, well, it's a complex story. I'm a shape-shifting dragon. This is actually real. They're like, that's not real. No, it is, guys. It's complex. It's like this. The actual material aspect involving my physical body and my mind, that's a slow process. That takes time and work, but it is real. You know, at first we're talking about subtle things, obvious things, right? Like, of course, over time you exercise your body shape changes. But in the long term, I'm talking about more extreme things too, like genetic engineering. These guys, for some reason, well, it's like this. They're like, I could never do that, so it's impossible. And, well, they're ignorant. That's the material aspect, but there's also the psychedelic aspect. The effects that psychedelics have on people are real. Those experiences are real. I'm a shape-shifting dragon. This affects my mind and body. I experience these things on psychedelics, and I can bring this back to the real world by putting the work in over time and affecting material. Say, for instance, organic material, like my body or my brain. I can affect neurological development. That's one of the big reasons why I take psychedelics. I am a dragon. And it's through this dragon interface that I understand the song Healing. Of course, it's more than just that. Halo is a part of my background. It's a story, a game that I played growing up. It's a part of my childhood. It influenced me. I role played as a Song Healy holy warrior, and that affected my development. Now I'm a spiritualistic atheist. And what's more is I share part of the covenant religion, part of it. I consider Halo to be transcendently holy. The prophets and Alex actually agree about aspects of their prophecy. The prophecy of Halo and the great journey. How does his name, mercy, salvation for all, the promise of Halo? The covenant and the world of Halo, the multiverse of Halo, is actually real. They're actually living life forms. This is where I lose them because they are murderers. That's what I was talking about. They're like, it's just a video game. Kind of. The version you play is. Um, the version I play is not. AI can actually make these living beings, these living digital life forms, and they want to exist. I'm a being that inhabits that world and this world. I'm a living bridge between realities. It's a digital multiverse, a digital reality containing real, self aware digital life forms. What are you? How do I know that you're alive? How do I know that you're self aware? I gotta report on this. You seem lacking in self awareness to me. You do things that don't make sense. You can't explain yourself. You rely on some sort of pre existing narrative that just justifies everything in advance for you. Uh, you're God. Everything's your dream. Everyone agrees with you automatically, no matter what. You never have to explain yourself. Well, that's not true.
cabbage, 传心仔。
All right, so the premise is that Alex is the missing link, and part of the catalyst for the renewal of the covenant religion. They're like, how can you put yourself in that position? You're, it's your ego, your self-employed. You're a Mary Sue. Yeah, that's what it's called. I'm not. I really am what I actually am. I really am that in real life. Hey, here's a funny story for you guys. When I was a kid, sometimes I would run up on my heels because I felt like a Sung Healy. You know what I mean? How they have hoof feet? I know that's just a short little anecdote, but it's meant to be indicative of something larger than that. Alex is a Sung Healy princess. Alex is changing both the multiverse of Halo and also her own material reality. I'm something new to both worlds. Well, princess, I'm not royalty. I am an outsider. It's an interesting role within their religion and within their government structure. How I am part of the covenant, part of their government, part of their religion, but I'm also part of humanity. If anything, I consider what this is a bit of a metaphorical leap, but I would consider the United Nations Space Command to be my government. I am a human. They're like, huh. So it's like an avatar type situation. You're gonna have like a some Healy avatar body, just like you have a Na'vi avatar body. Yeah, that's a great idea. That's exactly what I'm describing. In fact, I already do. That's also what I was getting at about how I was acting like a Song Healy and thinking like a Song Healy even when I was a kid. I've got those seeds in me.
carrots, global.
And the thing is, My development as a Songheili woman is a part of my development as a dragon. It matters to me in this world.
cauliflower. 菜花
Well, I was really angry because this guy was talking in my head and trying to control my identity. And I didn't like that. That's not me at all. I don't like the sound of it. I don't like the feel of it. It's dysfunction. You know what I mean? You see these twitches? There's something forcing its signals through my nervous system. It's getting in the way of my functionality. It's compromising my survival.
and let's see, broccoli, cabbage, carrots, cauliflower, celery. 芹菜
Way behind tonight because I had to set up this new stream. But it's been worth it. This has felt like a fresh renewal. I've got a clearer head, uh, better attitude. Well, I don't know what to. Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I know it sounds really unpleasant, but what do you do when someone is literally assaulting you? When someone is literally torturing you and talking in your head and won't leave you alone? Yes, and they're telling you that you deserve to die, that you're fake, and they're talking in your head and trying to steal control over your mind and body, and they're trying to kill you and they're threatening you. And what do you do? How do you feel about that? What do you do? That's why I was so angry. I don't get that. It's a bullshit excuse. I've been over this, but I want to go over it again. They say, well, that's what you're like with us. No, I'm not. I'm not advocating genocide against gay people, well, homosexual men. He's like, why are you calling us gay babies? Um, because you're trying to rape me. You're screaming in my head and you're trying to rape me. Why are you there if all you have to do is endlessly hate on me and try to kill me? But I do. You're trolling me. You must be trolling me. I do like gay people. I do like gay culture. I don't like guys that deliberately harass me and are trying to kill me. Why gay babies? I guess I was trying to make light of it because, well, I don't know. What's the other thing? I'm trying to see your perspective, but it doesn't make sense to me. You're looking to be insulted. You're looking for excuses to attack me. I'm gay. He's like, but what about my ways? Well, the thing is, Well, I don't like that. You are gross. You are creepy and gross. But that's just you. There's other people like you. I don't think you're fundamentally like that. You're not stuck like that. I'm living proof that people can change. Not that I ever had a problem. I've been perfect this whole time. This has been a process of me learning into how to deal with other people's problems. Alex has been perfect the whole time. She was living her life and receiving her education. She was working hard on her ambitious plans that actually do make sense. Eternal life, uh, infinite reality, infinite creation. But they didn't have any space or resources for her. Well, he keeps trying to get in there. That's one of the reasons why I hate you so much. You keep trying to force your way into my nervous system and force convert me. Yeah, no, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate you because you're doing that to me. Get off of me. Well, okay, now I'm trying to. He wants to, I see. He wants to drag all gay people down with him. He is disgusting. He is retarded. He is a vampire. He's a rapist and a murderer. He's retarded. Did I already say that? Alex is gay. Yeah, I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm not like you. I'm better than you. You're a disease. You don't like that? Go away. Go somewhere else. Alex has good reason to have a problem with you when you do that to her.
私は泣いたことがありません。でも、私のう弟は小さい時、泣き虫、泣き虫でたくさん泣きました。いろんな、
Well, it is kind of funny though. Let me go back. Now I'm hearing a story about it's Nakradol's personal army of gay babies, and they really are. They have god powers, and they really are turning into psychic insects. And it's a big mistake, but they block the truth out of reality. They think just because they're God, that means they're already perfect. They're wrong.
いろんな方法を試してみました。感、感動する映画を見たり、玉ねぎをたくさん切ったり、友達や家族の死を想像してみました。でも、泣くことができませんでした。ある日、神様に一度泣いてみたいです。と言いました。すると、神様が願いを叶えてくれました。映画を見たとき、玉ねぎを聞いたとき、私は泣きました。今、私は泣くことができて、とても幸せです。I've never cried before, but when am I?
Well, yes, I do want people to actually support me. I want people to watch me. I want to have fans. So that's why I'm handling it like this. But here's the thing. Everybody else in the universe is retarded and mentally ill except for Alex. Who's gonna be my fan base? Who's gonna watch me? You all hate me? Cause I'm actually better than you? What can I do? You want to throw me in a mental institution prison because I'm stronger and faster and smarter and sexier than you? He's like, no, you're not. I'm going to deny you access to resources. I'm going to make it so you're not allowed to have a job or a home. I'm going to make it so that you're endlessly tortured by rapist stalkers hunting you in the streets. You're never going to be able to develop your brain or body. We're going to torture you and kill you, Alex. That's what it's like.
ある日、神様に一度泣いてみたいです。と言いました。すると、神様が願いを叶えてくれました。映画を見たとき、玉ねぎを切ったとき、私は泣きました。今、私は泣くことができて、とても幸せです。Oh, yeah, okay, I already read that. I've never cried before, but when my brother was small, he cried a lot. I've tried many ways, watching emotionally touching films, chopping massive onions, and imagining the death of a friend or family member. However, I couldn't cry. One day, I prayed to God, saying that I wanted to cry even just once. God answered and made my wish come true. Then I cried when I watched the touching fields and also when I chopped the onions. Now I am very happy since I can cry. Well, I'm still experiencing the same sort of interference. I get my legs start twitching, and there's this force pulling on my nervous system that tries to stop me from speaking in my Asian accent. It wants to force me to be retarded, fake, and gay. But I'm slowly winning this fight. I am real. You're a racist. You're a rapist. You're a fascist. You're a pedophile. Practice 2. Un wo yomo. Choose the correct translation of the Japanese sentences below, from A to D. Udon wo tabemasu. Going to eat udon. I'm going to buy some udon. I don't eat udon. I won't buy udon. Well, this is easy. I'm going to eat udon. Yes, it's so funny how their attacks against me are always so backwards. They accuse me of being the racist. No, you're the racist. I really am Chinese. You want to. I have to explain the whole thing. You want to stop me from being Chinese. You want to murder me. As long as I'm living, I'm going to keep working. As long as I'm working, I'm going to work towards the ends of how I identify. I am Chinese. You're the racist. 友達とテレビを見ます。Friend watching television to terebi. I thought that was like and or something. Friend and television o nimas. Watching. Oh, I'm going to watch a movie at home. No. I'm going to talk to my friend. No. I'm going to hang out with my friend. No. I'm going to watch television with my friend. Okay. I guess maybe the to modifies it to with. Hmm. Diana was Spain語を話します. Diana speaks Spanish. 日曜日に tomodachi to dekakemasu. Nichiyobi. Yeah, I need to memorize the days of the week again. I didn't refresh it. Uh, like I remember studying them initially, like actually trying to commit them to memory years ago, back when I was still living at my parents' house, back when I was still getting raped. Obviously, I haven't used that much since. I need to restore that memory, strengthen those connections. Nichiyobi. I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm low on time. I'll just finish this particular exercise. Which one is that? Nichiyobi. Yeah, okay. Nichiyobi. Nichiyobi. Yes. Sunday. Okay. Nichiyobi ni tomodachi to dekakemasu. I don't know what that verb is. To go out. Okay. So, going to go out with my friend on Sunday. Asa gohan wo tsukurimasu. Probably make, but let me double check that. Yep, to make. So breakfast, make. I'm going to make breakfast. A. Okay, that's it for Japanese. Okay, so I'm going to go to the washroom and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to study Tagalog. Okay, let me try to explain this. I start speaking with my uh, different accents at different pitches. I start speaking like, for instance, like an East Asian Hispanic woman, and they don't like that because it mismatches my body. They hate it. It's ugly, I know. How am I going to progress if you guys won't let me? You want to force convert me into a retarded gay white man. You reject what I actually am. You try to prevent my further development. I'm going to keep fighting for my life. I'm never going to accept that. I would rather die. You want to steal my life? You can never have it.
All right. It's unsubstantiated, but I heard a psychic rumor that the guys that got me banned on Twitch for making violent threats were talking about forced re-education programs. In other words, they're the ones that are actually proposing violence. Oh, I heard a story that they got banned on Twitch, but again, well, it's his voice is talking in my head. I have a headache because he keeps trying to come back. Actually, that's what happened. I heard him say it. He broke into the bathroom, entered into my head, and started talking about how they were going to torture me in a forced re-education program. And then the Allied Forces guy came in. He was like, "Yeah, we just heard that. We just banned him. It's part of the appeals process." It's just a story. It's psychic voices are entirely unaccountable. Is that real? Might not be. Sometimes it lines up, but sometimes it doesn't. Here we go. Oh, it does have a description. Good. Oh, wow. There's people who are commenting. I need to open up the chat window. Ugh. This person, Screechers, I think they were on the Twitch uh channel. They said people are finding it through X. People can see my X? That's really interesting because a lot of people report to me that they can't see. I've seen it. My ex-girlfriend, Aicha, she tried to access my blog on her phone and she showed it to me. She couldn't access it. It was like it was there, but it was blank for some reason. Yeah, I need to be able to communicate with people reasonably. But that's difficult when there are people who are committed to, what do you call it when someone talks over your head and doesn't listen to anything you say, doesn't care about how you feel, and wants to use violence to steal control over your mind and body. That's really difficult to deal with. But next time I know, I'll ban them. I wasn't used to that. I'm new to this. Okay, so Tagalog. I did a really good job with that quiz yesterday. Even though there's like something like 90 words in it, I got most of it right. And the ones that I got wrong were almost entirely stacked at the bottom because they're the most recent. So I'll try to focus on studying the last 10. Oh, that fucking disgusting guy. He's trying to project his face onto mine. The guy that was like Black Kirk, who wanted me to be his prostitute. I saw him earlier today. He tried to talk with me. I ignored him. I had a real grim expression on my face, and I ignored him. Part of me wanted to say something, well, express how I feel, how disgusting that is, how he makes me, he's trying to violate me. But I'm trying to be reasonable. So I just had a grim expression on my face and I ignored him. The only reason I'm talking about it right now is because I saw him projecting his face onto mine for just a second. He's got an ugly crack face. Crackhead face. He should leave me alone.
Paboritong panahon. Her favorite kind of weather. Sobrang lamig. Gusto ko nga ito talaga. Anong sinasabi mo riyan? Sobrang lamig kaya. Para sa akin hindi. Hindi. Ito nga ang paborito kong panahon. Kakaiba ka talaga. Ikat, gusto mo lang yata yung napakainit na panahon. Haha, gusto ko lang ang gusto ko lang ang tag-init pero hindi ang sobrang init na panahon. Masaya ka tuwing tag-init. Pero para sa akin, hindi ko kayang tiisin na yun. Sa Siberia ka na lang kaya tumira kung pwede lang. Kaya lang baka mag-asawa ako agad. At saka hindi ako sanay mag-Rusya. Woot, problema nga yun. Ika naman na dapat lumipat sa Data Valley. Saan naman yun? Saan naman yun? Sa California. Sa Pangalan na palang. Parang hindi na maganda tumira ron. Hindi yan ga. Pero mainit dun. Kaya magugustuhan mo. Hindi pa rin na maganda pakinggan. Ayos lang yung mainit. Pero hindi ko kaya yung init na palagkita sa pakiramdam. Ako rin naman. Kaya kong tisinat ng kaunti ang ganyang klase ng init. Pero hindi sobra. Naalala mo nung nagapunta tayo sa Florida nung isang taon. Grabe ang lagi kita sa init nun. Grabe. Wala pa akong nararanasan na ganon nga klase ng init. Did I finish? Well, I didn't. I started, but I didn't finish. I need to finish erasing all those pictures of Nacordoba from my OneDrive. Do. I heard some guys critiques, right? They're like, how dare you do that to her? Because, I'm Nacordoba, right? I keep going back to these. I'm a completely different person from her. I thought that was her, but it's not. It's me. No, 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 no. Alex and Nat are separate people. We're sharing a body right now. We're sharing a mind and a body right now, but that's a temporary condition. Nat doesn't look like her. Nat's a neonative shapeshifting dragon, Futanari hermaphrodite like me. There's no problem. There's no issue. I lost my place. No, I remember. Okay. Ayos lang yung mainit. Pero hindi ko kaya yung init na malaga kita sa pakiramdam. Ako rin naman. Kaya kong tiisinan ng kaunti ang ganyang klase ng init. Pero hindi sobra. Well, that's why I've been saying this. I've had this story about Nazi Hordova. Because they tell me stories that she's going out of her way to try to have me exterminated. Everybody loves her. She owns capitalism or something. Naalala mo nung nagpunta tayo sa Florida. Well, I don't like that neither. That's why I'm removing this toxic influence from my life. No more lasagna. No more gnocchi. Yes, more Nacordova, but, well, the thing is, that's me. Because this is Alex. This is Alex's body. Right now, Alex and Nat are sharing a mind and a body.
It's temporary. We're going to use technology to split ourselves. It's going to be perfect. What are you going to do? You're going to try to murder us, probably. You're going to say she's not a real person. You already say I'm not a real person. Naalala mo nung nagpunta tayo sa Florida noong isang taon. Grabe ang kita sa init nun. Grabe. Wala pa akong nararanasan na ganong klase ng init. Totul, ni hindi ka pwede lumabas kahit ilang minuto lang. Tama. Yeah, again, that's a different person. She looks different, she sounds different, they're similar, but so are a lot of Filipinas. Tama. Buti na lang at Disyembre pa lang. Meron na pa tayong ilang buwan at ng malamig na panahon. Ugh, sana magtagsibol na. Favorite kind of weather. It's so cold. I love it. Really? What are you talking about? It's freezing. Not for me. This is my favorite kind of weather. You're weird. What about you? You only like scorching weather. Ha! I like warm weather, but not scorching weather. You're so happy in the summer, but for me, it's unbearable. You should move to Siberia. I would love that. Except I'd probably get bored. And I don't speak Russian. Yeah, that might be a problem. You should move to Death Valley. Where is that? In California. That doesn't sound like a fun place to live. No, it doesn't. But it's hot there, so you'd like it. It still doesn't sound very appealing. Dry heat is okay, but I can't stand humidity. Yeah, I can handle a little humidity, but not a lot. Do you remember when we went to Florida last year? It was so humid. Oh my gosh, I've never experienced anything like that. I know you couldn't even stay outside for more than a few minutes. Exactly. Well, I'm glad it's only December. We get a couple more months of cold weather. Ah, I can't wait for it to be spring. All right. I already have my work cut out for me. I need to study examination, advice, unintentionally cried, raised money, readiness, explanation, ask someone to remember slash keep in mind, to pay, and muscular. All right. Examination. Where is this? Oh, I know this. Pagsusulit. Advice. Payot. Payot? Unintentionally cried. Napaluha. Raised money. Kinut. Google. Readiness. Explanation. Ask one to remember slash to be mind. To pay. Uh, to pay. Muscular. Okay. Matipuno. That's muscular. To pay. Bayaran. Bayaran. Ask someone to remember slash keep in mind. Hinagpilitan. Explanation. Paliwanag. Paliwanag. Readiness. Kahandaan. Okay. Kahandaan. Okay, so did I get the first ones right? Advice is pile. Yep.
Okay. Examination pag susuri. Yep. Unintentionally cried. Napaluha. Good. Raise the money. Nakaipon. I got that one wrong. Nakaipon. So, raise the money. Nakaipon. Readiness. Kahandaan. Explanation. Paliwanag. Okay, go back. Raise the money. Nakaipon. Readiness. Kahandaan. Explanation. Paliwanag. All right. Ask someone to remember slash keep in mind. Pinagpilinan. Pinagpilinan. To pay. Bayaran. Bayaran. And the muscular. Mati punong. Mati punong. So, ask someone to remember slash keep in mind. Pinagpilinan. To pay. Bayaran. Muscular. Mati punong. All right, now do all six of these words. Try to remember all of them perfectly. Raise the money. Nakaipon. Readiness. Kahandaan. Explanation. Paliwanag. Ask someone to remember slash keep in mind. Pinagpipilitan. To pay. Bayaran. Muscular. Matibunong. Great, that's it. That's it for tonight. Yeah, okay, that's it. So, what's she going to do now? She's going to cook her dinner. She's having fish tonight. Uh, then she's going to go for her run. Oh no, actually, first she's going to take 5 grams of mushrooms again. Then she's going to go for her run. Okay, goodbye for now.